go. Let's speak English. Английская, мова Шекспира, та нью-йоркских таксистів. Английская, стане у нагоді вам, бойс і дівчиська.
Hello everyone, it's time for English lesson. My name is Natalia Ляшко. Let's start. So today we're going to start a new topic, which is going to be the following. So I would ask you to guess it. Have a look. We have a very small part of a picture. Try to guess. I'm sure that you remember this picture from our previous lessons. Yes, you are right. These are balls, and we're going to talk about sports. So let's start. There is going to be a task for you. Have a look at the spidergram. We are going to design it together, talking about doing sports. So let's brainstorm the adjectives. And I'm going to write it on the board. So, doing sports, is it good, bad, interesting, or boring? Just write the ideas together with me. We are going to use those adjectives a bit later today. So, sports. Let's go with different adjectives. Is it good? Yes, it's good. Some of you can say, no, sport is bad. Okay, let's leave it here. Is it interesting? Okay. Is it healthy? Of course. What about fun? Yes, sometimes it's fun. But also, it can be dangerous at some point. Do you agree? Let's go with one more adjective. I love exciting. So, doing sport is exciting. You can write your adjectives. They can be different from mine, or you can have a combination, my words and your words. Again, we're going to use these adjectives later during our lesson. Let's move on. So, look at the words. We have many words today. It's okay if you don't know some of the words. So, let's check which one do you know and which one you don't know. So, yoga, I guess it's easy. This is the same in our language. What else? Probably a mat. This is a little carpet that you use for activities. What else? Ice hockey. This is again something similar. Okay. So, let's go with the words one by one. But before this, let's divide them into two groups. Different sports and different equipment that we need for sports. So, let's start with sports. Have a look and find 5 different types of sports. Let's check. Have a look. Yoga. Repeat after me. Yoga. Snorkeling. And you repeat after me. Snorkeling. Well done. Ice hockey. And again, ice hockey. Good. Snowboarding. And again, snowboarding. Perfect. And kickboxing. Kickboxing. So, have a look at these 5. What's your favorite? Or probably you don't like them all. For example, for me, I would go for snorkeling. This is going to be my favorite. Let's move on. Equipment. So, let's have a look. All the rest are equipment. And I'm sure that here are going to be a lot of unknown words for you. No worries, we're going to discuss them today. So, let's start. Have a look at this sport, yoga. This is a type of exercise designed to clear the mind and keep you fit. Usually it looks like this. For me, for example. So this is going to be a gest that I'm going to use for yoga. Remember, what's this? Yoga. Good. So what do we need for yoga? We need a mat. Have a look. The lady is sitting on the floor, but she's having a carpet. So blue carpet is called a mat. For yoga, we usually use a mat. Let's move on. So we have already used mat. Let's discuss snorkeling. What's this? This is swimming underwater using a snorkel to help you breathe. So, if you are underwater and you want to breathe, so you need to use a snorkel. Okay. So, if you look at the picture, the lady is using a snorkel. So this gesture is going to be for snorkeling. And what's this? Yes, yoga. And this? Snorkeling. Bravo. So let's look at the equipment. What do we need for snorkeling? Goggles. Repeat after me. Goggles. These are the glasses that you use when you dive into water, or we can use goggles when we go snowboarding. So they protect us from the wind or from the snow, sometimes even from the sand. Let's move on. What are these yellow things? We call them flippers. These are rubber boots that we use when we go diving or snorkeling. So look at the lady. She's not wearing a swimsuit. So she's wearing a special suit, which is called wetsuit. Good. One more time. For snorkeling, we need goggles, flippers, snorkel, and wetsuit. Remind me, what is this? Good. This is yoga. And this? Snorkeling. Well done. Let's move on. So we have already used flippers, wetsuit, snorkel, goggles, and mat. Let's move on. Let's talk about ice hockey. So this is a team sport played on ice. Okay? What do we need for ice hockey? Let's discuss. First of all, we need skates. These are special boots in order to go on the ice. Skates. What else? In order to protect yourself, you always need to wear a helmet. So skates and helmet for the player. And for the game, you need a puck, the black thing that is used for a hockey, and a stick. So one more time, a puck and a stick. Well done. So let's think about the gesture for ice hockey. This is yoga, snorkeling. Ice is going to be like this. For ice hockey, we need skates, stick, puck, and helmet. Let's look at the picture. So what is left? Boxing gloves, snowboard, punch bag, and trainers. So what is going to be the next sport? Can you guess? Snowboarding. Let's go. An activity during which people use a snowboard to ride down snowy hills. This is very popular in Ukraine. So, snowboarding. What do we need for this? A snowboard. A special equipment for snowboarding. Without a snowboard, you can't go snowboarding. So, and a helmet to protect your head. So, do you remember what's this? Ice hockey. And this? Yoga. And this? Snorkeling. What about snowboarding? Let it be like this, okay? You go snowboarding, actually this way, like this, snowboarding. Let's move on. What is left? Boxing gloves, punch bag, and trainers. Can you guess the sport? Yes, this is kickboxing. So kickboxing, a form of martial art. And what do we need for kickboxing? First of all, we need boxing gloves and a punch bag. This is the punch bag. So actually the thing that you hit. And you will tell me, Natalia, where are the trainers? So yes, we can use trainers for kickboxing, and we can use them for jogging, for football, and many, many, many other sports. So let's use for kickboxing punch bag and boxing gloves, and trainers will leave them. So remind me, what's this? Good. Good. Well done. Well done. And this is going to be kickboxing. Well done. So trainers are left because we can use them in different sports. Kickboxing, football again, basketball. So sometimes even yoga if you're not doing this at home but outside. Let's move on. So let's play a game. This is going to be a guessing game first. I'm going to test you the last time. So this one, ice hockey. Kickboxing, well done. Yoga, snorkeling, snowboarding. Well done. Now look at the pictures. So yoga, ice hockey, snowboarding, kickboxing, and snorkeling. We're going to play a game which sport is missing. So look at the pictures and quickly guess. Which one is not here? 1, 2, 3. Yes, ice hockey. Well done. Let's try again. Have a look at these pictures. 1, 2, 3. Bravo, snorkeling. And the last time. 1, 2, 3. Yes, kickboxing. Well done. So that was easy because only 5 types of sports. Let's go with equipment. So we have many pictures. Let's revise. So what's this? A stick, a punch bag, skates, flippers, a mat, a snorkel, helmet, goggles, snowboard. Then we have boxing gloves, wetsuit, a puck, and trainers. Ready? So, ready, steady, go. Have a look. What's missing now? And this is a puck. That wasn't easy, I'm sure, because we have so many pictures here. Let's try again. I give you 5 seconds to check the pictures. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tell me, please. Goggles. Let's repeat. Goggles. It's not Google, it's goggle. What's missing now? 3, 2, 1. Yes, a helmet. So let's move on. One more task for you. Just quickly name the equipment. I'm going to give you 10 seconds. And let's check. A mat. B, a snorkel. C, wetsuit. D, flippers. E, helmet. F, skates. G, a stick. H, a puck. I, a helmet. J, a snowboard. K, a punch bag. L, boxing gloves. And M, trainers. Well done. Let's move on. We have 5 different types of sports. What do we do when we go for sports? We need to use different verbs. Do, play, or go. So, for play, ice hockey is a team sport and we play this game. So we say, play ice hockey. But what about do and go? Probably from our previous lessons you do remember that we do yoga. What else do? We do kickboxing. And for go, we use go snowboarding or go snorkeling. Let's check. Have a look. Do yoga, do kickboxing, play ice hockey, go snorkeling, and go snowboarding. Now let's practice different sentences with adverbs of frequency. So, I usually, and you add the activity. I always, and you say the activity, or I never. For example, I usually do yoga. So it's not always, usually. I always go snorkeling when I travel to the seaside. Again, I always go snorkeling when I travel to the seaside. What about you? What do you always do? And the last sentence, I never. I never do kickboxing. I don't like fighting. This is not my sport. I prefer yoga. What about you? Just say your sentences. Well done. Let's move on. So, I want you to describe different types of sports and use the adjectives. Do you remember that we wrote the adjectives at the beginning of our lesson? So, we have more adjectives here. Let's have a look. When we like something, we can say, it is fun. We have fun. Okay. Exciting. I also have exciting here. What about you? Do you have this in your list? Let's move on. Thrilling. This is a very nice word. Relaxing. Okay. And amazing. If you don't like something, you can say it's boring or it's dangerous and tiring, stressful sometime, and dull. Dull is a synonym to the word boring. So let's say some sentences. I like, what do I like? Okay, I like yoga because it is relaxing. Or you can say, I don't like yoga because it's boring. Let's try more sentences. I like kickboxing because it's thrilling. This is nice. Or I don't like snowboarding because this is dangerous. This is a good sentence. So, a quiz time for you. Let's check. I want you to name the words that start with the same letter. So, I will give you letters and you give me the equipment or any other words that we use today. Let's try. So, let's start. First letter, T. Let's go. What starts with T? Trainers. Well done. Write down. Trainers. Anything else that we use today that starts with T? I don't remember. Okay, let's go. Next letter. H. Helmet. Bravo. Good. Let's continue. W. Water polo. Oh, Natalia, we didn't use this today. What starts with W? Wetsuit. Bravo. Good. What about F? F. Flippers. Good. Write down. Flippers. Let's go with G. This is my favorite word. What starts with G? Goggles. Well done. If you look at this word, this is very interesting. It has got 3 letters G. This is interesting. Let's move on. Letter P. What starts with P? Puck. Good. And let's go with S. We have a couple of words that start with S. Snowboarding, well done. Or snowboard. What else? Do you remember this thing? A snorkel, well done. Good. Anything else? Stick. Well done. So, let's go with the last letter for today. It's going to be B. I'll put it here and try to word it like this. What starts with B? We need this for this sport. Yes, boxing gloves. And last, I promise. M. Remember, my favorite sport is yoga. So what do we need for yoga? A mat. Well done. So, well done with all the words. Now let's practice them with the sentences. So, what do we need for snorkeling? Remind me, please. If we go snorkeling, we need a wetsuit. Agree? Well done. We also need flippers. We need a snorkel and goggles. So one more time. When we go snorkeling, we need goggles, wetsuit, a snorkel, and what else? Flippers. Well done. Now let's discuss kickboxing. What do we need for kickboxing? When we go kickboxing, we need boxing gloves, we need trainers, and we also need punch bag. But we don't have it. Let's write it down quickly. The words that start with P. Punch bag. Well done. Now, what do we need for snowboarding? When we go snowboarding, we need a helmet, a snowboard, and goggles to protect from snow and wind. For yoga, what do we need for yoga? For yoga, we need a mat and relax. What didn't we discuss is ice hockey. So what do we need for ice hockey? We need a helmet, we need a puck, and a stick. But we don't have skates. Let's write it down. Skates. Bravo, perfect. So remind me quickly, what's this? Yoga. And this? Snorkeling. And this? Snowboarding. This one? Kickboxing. What is left? Ice hockey. Bravo. So guys, your homework for the next lesson, I want you to write sentences, what sports you like or you don't like, using the example. Have a look. I like yoga because it's relaxing. Or I don't like yoga because it's boring. You can also say, I like kickboxing because it's thrilling. Or I don't like snowboarding because it's dangerous. Well done. I hear the bell ringing. This means that we need to stop the lesson. See you next time. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.